day of the 75 days of love, hope, and joy. I'm here in a little park on the Georgetown Square, not too far from Novita Beauty Regenerative Wellness, where I did my live last night. And as I said, this is the 14th day of the 75 days of love, hope, and joy. And I take the nugget that I speak about, trying to get the lighting okay, I take it from my Propel Daily. And every day, join us, you'll receive the Propel Daily. And every day, as I said, it comes out early in the morning, so you can start your day just with a little thought. It's not me speaking, it's just a little nugget of encouragement and inspiration. And today is when you know your why, your how is easy. When you know your why, your how is easy. And as I said, I'm down here, down the street from my business, and I've been here for 20 years. When you know your why, your how is easy. I have been committed to building for you, obviously the local folks in the Austin market, Georgetown specifically, but also my skincare line, which I started 33 years ago, Novita Spa Clinicals. Now, I'm not going to sit here and share my whole life story, and I'm breaking it down into small, manageable parts over these, days leading up to the 75th day. And I'll share more as we get closer why I'm doing that. But the point of the point for you is to give you encouragement to start, to not put it off. It's about that mindset. It's about that commitment. That's where I have built my 5 C's, which I've built these businesses from, and now I have a business program for you that you can have a roadmap for yourself. And it's based on the 5 C's: clarity, courage, confidence, commitment, and compassion. So without clarity, knowing your why, if you don't know that, then you're not going to do it. You're going to say, well, maybe I'll do this. Nope, not going to do that right now. Maybe a little too hard. Maybe the economy's soft. Maybe there's not enough folks interested. When you know your why, your how is easy. As I shared last night, how I came to Georgetown, didn't know a soul, didn't know one human. I never lived here. I didn't really know the community, but I fell in love with it. And then meaning just, the physical aspect of it, and also the geographics. I mean, it was right on Interstate 35, 20 miles north of Austin, a university town, Sun City, 7,000 roofs were there at that time, many more today. So it made sense from a business position, but I didn't live here. And I had a business and a warehouse and manufacturing up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I lived there. I had a home. But I went into prayer, I went into meditation, and I knew a change was coming. So, and the change was that I had been traveling for years now, not just for my own business, but for the 2 corporations that I worked for in national sales and marketing. So I was ready to get off the road and take the hybrid concept that I had developed, which is blending synergistically luxury day spa treatments and medical aesthetic treatments. The wellness came later. So this was the hybrid though. Clinical excellence with a special pampering attitude. Always creating true results with value. That was my mission statement, my vision. I saw it, I taught it, I consulted. But it was time to get off the road and do it myself. The rubber had met the road, so to speak. It was time. So with that, I thought I was going to do it in Fort Worth, Texas. But when I saw Georgetown, Texas, the summer of 2003, I knew in my spirit that I would be here. Now, did I know in 6 months? No, I did not. Other things happened that really lent to that decision to test the waters, and that's what I did. I took a 1-room studio in a salon here, rented it, took a 1-year lease, gave myself some time to figure it out, to see. So I rented a little house so I could sleep in it. And I moved a part of my office down, my computer and so forth, so I could work out of there as well for my other business. When you know your why, your how is easy, but you have to be clear. So I knew I was going to make that change. I really did. That had been in preparation for a couple of years. I thought, as I said, it was going to be in Fort Worth, Texas. But when I saw this town and studied it through demographic studies, contacted the Chamber of Commerce, did my due diligence, I knew it was going to, I was going to test the waters. Now, if it had not panned out, I would have been fine. I would have gone back. I didn't sell my home. I still had it up there. I would come and go. But when you know your why, your how is easy. So I came and I fell in love with it. And I fell in love with the community. I fell in love with the people. And so I started, as I said, in one room. I'm an esthetician myself. So I primed the pump. I started the base of the business myself. And then when I came up to the square the next year, I had that base of business. When you know your why, your how is easy. Doesn't make it easy, but you're clear on it. It is that clarity. And then it builds that courage. And that courage then builds that confidence. And that confidence connects with that commitment. And once you're committed to it, kids, that's it. Nothing will stop you. Now, it's going to evolve and change, absolutely. But you have that commitment and it will continue to grow on. That's why when I had regenerative stem cell for myself, I had a knee issue. According to Western medicine, I needed a knee replacement. And I did research. I'm a researcher of sorts. And I didn't want the danger of surgery. I didn't want the fact that it wasn't 100% guaranteed. I didn't want the fact that it was not going to last forever. So I looked into regenerative stem cell, knew of it, and found a practice actually up in Dallas and had it there. And within weeks, my knee started to regenerate. Then in 21, I was introduced to the LifeWave Corporation and specifically their X39 regenerative stem cell activation patch and with this non-transdermal product. And I love this quote. This quote is, where is it? Oh, I know where I put it. It is that your DNA is in the patch. I mean, I'm probably not saying it exactly correct, but this was, I had it, oh, okay, here it is. Is it here? Yeah, our patents are in our DNA. That's what, I love it. Our patents are in our DNA. What that's really saying is that this one patch right here, can you see it? Can you see it? There, you can see it. This is the X39 stem cell activation patch. We have stem cells in our body, and at 30, they're 50% dormant. At 60, they're 90%. So the body needs these stem cells to be active, to basically triage or go to the areas of need. And so I could go on and on. I'm not going to do a training tonight on this. But what I want to say is I'm always evolving. I'm paying attention to what can fit into, because really it's solving a problem, serving a need. It's not about me. It's not about marketing me. It's about education, sharing it with you. So that's what I do. That is what I'll always do. When you know your why, your how is easy. So just go within. No, I know you know. I know you know what you want to do. I know you do. Join me in the Propel community. Receive those those dailies. I do an interview every month, and it is a podcast on Spotify. I interview leaders in industries all over the world, and it's their stories. So with that said, that's part of the Propel community. There's also trainings and virtuals that I do all the time, events I do, and you're part and parcel of that. So join me in the Propel community. I look forward to having you with me tomorrow On day 15, wow, 15 days. And this also, trying to get a little light again. And this is also then on Spotify, but you can go here to the Megan DiMartino YouTube page, and I would love, it would be a blessing to me if you would subscribe, because it does help others to find us as well. So I hope this helped. I hope it gave you encouragement. You know, Ben Franklin, I'll leave you with this quote, that if you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. So again, it could be that one, I don't want to say simple, but that one small step, just that one small step to do some research, to start a journal, to start writing. That's a great way to really kind of crystallize. Pray, ask the Lord for guidance. Every day, all day, I'm saying, you know, it's yours, Lord. Guide me, guide me. And so I listen to that still, quiet, small voice. I wouldn't be in Georgetown, Texas, if I had not listened to that still, quiet, small voice. I will do that to the day I take my last breath. It is His plan for my life, and it's my job to listen and take those steps. So if you know your why, though, if you have that clarity, the how is easy. Be blessed. See you tomorrow. Oh, and lean into joy. It is a choice. I mean, this makes me joyful to come out and be with you. Lean on that joy. See you tomorrow.